Hey FinFit fam, if you're new here, I'm Tina, and I'm really glad you wandered in today. We're going to start doing something new called soft money skills. And this first conversation is one most of us were never taught, even though we all have lived it, the emotional side of money. What I've learned as a financial coach and educator is that money conversations are never just about what's in someone's bank account or how much you have saved or spent. It's about how you feel. It's about what you fear. It's about what you hope for. All the things you pick up growing up, even the stuff you didn't realize you absorbed. But here's the thing. Most of us were taught how to earn money. Yeah, get a job, go out there. Maybe even how to save. Whatever you earn, you have to put it in the bank account and save it. And some people were even taught how to invest it. But almost none of us were taught how to understand what happens inside of us when we deal with money. So today we're going to slow it down a little bit. Not to judge ourselves, because we don't want this space to be we want this to be a judge-free space. And it's not to fix everything, because everything is not going to be fixed. Everybody has to do it at their own pace. It's just for everyone out there, be curious, because curiosity, honesty, and awareness are always the first steps to building soft money skills. Now, money touches almost everything in your life. So it touches our safety, our sense of safety. It touches your relationship and my relationship. It touches our identity, our dreams. So of course emotions will show up. How could they not? Maybe you feel stressed when you check your bank account, or relief when you buy something comforting, or guilt when you spend on yourself, or fear when you think about the future, pride when you save. Maybe you avoid it all because it feels like too much. Now, I've felt all of these at some point in my life, and none of this means you're doing something wrong. This feeling is not failure. They're signaling you, saying, hey, something matters here. So when we stop fighting those feelings and start listening to them, money becomes less of a battle and more of a conversation with ourselves, letting us know, hey, this is exciting. So let's talk about the way we speak to ourselves and how we can shift it into something more supportive, supporting yourself. Instead of, why did I spend that? Try, what was going on with me before I spent that money? Instead of, why can't I save money? Try, what comes up for me emotionally when I think about saving? Instead of, why do I avoid looking at my budget or finances? Try, what am I afraid of I'll feel if I do look at my finances and budgets? These are no heavy questions. They're gentle. They're honest invitations to understand yourself instead of beating yourself up. Because this is the thing. Most money decisions aren't logical. They're emotional. And that's not a flaw. That's being real with yourself and being human. Now, I wanted to provide you some simple steps that you can try next time you're about to make a money decision. So just pause for 10 seconds and ask, what am I feeling right now? What do I actually need? Will this choice support me emotionally or in my every day-to-day life? There's no right answer here. Sometimes the answer is yes, this shopping spree brought me so much joy, or I'm stressed and I need retail therapy. I like retail therapy myself. Or it's just, I don't actually want this, The goal isn't perfection, it's awareness. And once you understand the emotional why behind your choice, everything gets a little bit easier. You know, budgeting starts to feel more doable. Savings feels more meaningful. Spending feels more aligned. Mistakes feel less heavy. Planning feels more grounded. You stop getting in your own way and begin to make real progress. And that's the heart of financial wellness. It's definitely not spreadsheets or strict rules, but a relationship with money that feels calmer, kinder, and clearer. If money brings up big feelings for you, you are not alone. You definitely aren't alone. Learning your emotional patterns is one of the kindest things you can do for yourself and for your financial future. This video is just the beginning. There's a full blog linked in the description if you want to go deeper. And if this is tender or new, you don't have to figure this out alone. FinFit, the company I created, has tools, resources, and real one-on-one conversations to help you build clarity, confidence, and emotional ease around your financial life. You know, it's not just about learning numbers completely, and this is what we've talked about. You are learning yourself and your emotions around money. And I'm right here with you as you do it. If any of this resonates with you, feel free to like, comment, share, or subscribe so you don't miss part 2 of Soft Money Skills. It helps more people who care about this topic find it. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.